Good morning, and thank you for being here this morning. The five of us have just come down from the Supervisor of Elections office where we filed to run for the Sarasota Charter Review Board, and we'll each make a short statement before we send you on your way today. My name is Arlene. I'm running for District 1 seat on the Charter Review Board to educate and engage the residents of Sarasota County and to keep the Charter Review Board an elected body. Good. I actually am a former middle school teacher, and education is still very central to the work that I do at the Peace Education and Action Center. So when I hear people say it's okay if the Charter Review disappears because nobody really knows it exists anyway, I have a problem with that. And if elected, part of my job will be to change that. I will be out in the community helping people understand the importance of Sarasota being a charter government and the role that the Charter Review Board plays. As an active and engaged citizen myself, I have become increasingly concerned with the state of our democracy. People on both sides of the political aisle are frustrated with the corruption and lack of responsiveness in our government. Many people have given up completely on the system and choose not to participate at all because they feel their voices don't matter. This is not good for democracy. The Charter Review Board is an avenue for citizens to amend the charter and have their voices heard. Citizens want to feel empowered. Sarasota has this unique avenue for that empowerment, and the establishment basically wants to take it away. We don't want to stand for that. The Charter Review Board is about giving citizens the power to decide how they will be governed and letting them propose new ideas when things aren't working. This is not something we should be looking to do away with. If elected, I pledge to get out in the community and educate people about their charter government and encourage them to become active participants in making Sarasota government more responsive and more effective.
Hello, my name is Collins-Fleming, and I am running for the District 2 seat on the Charter Review Board. My initial intent is to help ensure that the board remains an elected rather than an appointed body. There have been recent proposals floated that would have the board be appointed by the county commission rather than elected. I think that this is not a very good idea. It's clearly, to me, a conflict of interest because the CRB's purpose is to oversee and allow citizen input into the operations of county government. It's critical that the elected officials at all levels are responsive to the will of the voters. This accountability is the essence of our democracy. I believe, a very solid grounding in the operations of county government. I have a keen understanding of what the challenges are that face both Sarasota and Manatee County governments in responding to their citizens. And I think that this background will help me hit the ground running when I am elected to this board, and I really look forward to working with all the citizens of Sarasota County.
Morning, my name is Tom Patalano. I'm running for Charter Review Board for District 3 for Northport. I hope to bring working man's perspective to this campaign.
Hello everyone. Hi. My name is Ray Porter. I'm running for Charter Review Board District 4. I'd like to reiterate what Karen has said, what Tom has said, what Arlene has said. I'm running for the Charter Review Board because our government was never intended to be a members-only club. Our government should always derive from the people, from and for the governed, and not vice versa. The Sarasota County Charter Review Board represents local government at its most pure, at its most vital, and its most important. The power should always flow from the people, and this board acts as the people's representative. Through the charter amendment process, the people can effectively change and improve county government. That's what its intent was. That's what it should always remain. My primary goal is, in seeking this seat, is to keep the Charter Review Board as an elected body. A board of the people, by the people, for the people. Power to the people is really the slogan, I think, from all of us here. And not to special interests, not to the members-only club that wants to rip all the control from the hands of the citizens.
Good morning. Again, I'm Mike Shlasko. I'm running for Charter Review Board in District 5, and I live in Venice. The ability of citizens to elect their friends and neighbors to office so that they can have input into how local government impacts their daily lives is what democracy is all about. Our elected Charter Review Board gives citizens that ability to have their voices heard. I'm running for Charter Review Board because we need more representative democracy, not less. We need more local control over our government and not less. And at the same time, we need Charter Review Board members who respect the law and their sworn oath to uphold the law, and not members who support proposals by those sovereign citizens who would pick and choose the laws that they would obey.